In this video we're going to discuss different types of page layout options to set up entities and page layout in. So basically you need to start by clicking on the containers tab on the pages option here and choose from different layout options. So the different layout options like the 1:1 layout, which you actually drag down, just to sorry about that. So you just drag down the 1:1 page layout here like this. And now this layout option helps set up contents in a single page, right? So all the contents will show in just one page with this layout. So once you've got the layout dragged down here on this page, click on the controls. This will give you all the list of controls that you've used while creating the entities. So just drag from controls and put it here, right here like this. First name, middle name, last name, and so on. And similarly, the other container we have is 1:2 layout. So with the 1:2 layout, this layout option helps set up contents in two sections. So this is one here and this is the other one here. So once you've got that down here, again go into controls, select the controls you've created for different entities like this, and so on. And the other one we have here is 1:3, which is in three different sections again. Again, bring the controls, so on, and like that. Okay. So similarly, there is the 1:4 layout and 1:6 layout right here. So this means in 4 sections and this means in 6 sections. So it's the same process, just drag it down here, go into controls and bring all the attributes to that particular section you want. Now the other one we have here is the panel right here. Now this panel option basically helps create a bordered box with some padding around its content. Now the panels are actually created with content inside. So in order to create that, what you do is drag the panel option right here and double click on the panel in the page layout like this and enter the CSS class in the pop-up. Now this is CSS class, this is basically the color you can set for the panel. So to set any color, simply type the name of the color. Example, so this panel default comes by default. So if I want a green color, give a space and type in green. So the first letter of the first word should always be small case, and panel, P-A-N-E-L, and the first word of the second character, second word first letter of the second word should always be a caps, and it should be joined together. There can be no spaces. So here, if I want a green color, I put in green panel. Okay. Now you can set that to any other color like red, blue, yellow, and so on. Now in the title, just give the name for the panel from the title section in the pop-up and hit the, so I'll just call it test panel, right? And then hit the cross and then click save. And after the panel is set, now, you can drag the attributes from the container section and drop it in the panel. So say we want, in this panel I want the first name, I want the middle name, right? And I want the feedback section, and so on. And similarly, the other one we have here is the grid. And please always do not forget to click on the save button after you've created the panel or after any changes you make. Now let's go on to the other one, which is the grid. So just bring the grid right here. Now the grid option helps to list the items in the grid. So how do you do that? Just go into containers, click on the grid option to the page layout, double click on it, right? And click on the settings button in the properties pop-up like this. And now select the application from the drop down, any application you want, and select the entity you want, and say, let's say this, and I want this, and select the items to show in the grid by clicking on the checkbox for different items. So if I want this to be shown in the checkbox, in the grid, sorry, and do all of that and click save. Alright, this is how it works. And the other one we have here is tab. Now the tab option helps create different tabs. So basically just drag the tab option down here, and then click on the add tab option here, right above the home. Well, this page right here doesn't, sorry, yeah, just click on the add tab, and then it'll just bring up different tabs like this, and then enter the name of the tab in the description section. So if I want this tab to be, so after you do that, after you've added tab, just double click on it, right, and then just give a name for the tab, and select the CSS class like we discussed before, and then whatever style you want, whatever color, right, and yeah, so this, and click on the save button right here.